Hello and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Shaun.
And I'm Joe.
And I'm Mark. And we're bringing you movie reviews with a twist.
And we're reviewing the film The Purge. The Purge is a 2013 American thriller and it's based on a really good idea.
That idea being that in the future, well, about 9 years from now, the USA has declared that for one day in the year, crime, murder, vandalism, theft and rape are all allowed for a 12-hour period with no consequences.
And apparently this 12-hour period of destruction has cured all of the USA's problems, such as poverty, crime and unemployment. And the theory is if you get all of your anger, frustrations and troubles out in one night without the fear of being arrested, this makes you a good person for the rest of the year.
The Purge is written and directed by James DeMonaco, who previously directed the 2009 movie Staten Island. And he also wrote The Negotiator, the remake of Assault on Precinct 13 and Skinwalkers, to name just a few.
Ethan Hawke and Lena Headey star as James and Mary Sandin, a couple that live in a huge house with their two children, Charlie and Zoe. James is doing very well financially as the security company he works for and made a lot of money selling their security system to rich homeowners who obviously don't want to become another statistic during the annual Purge.
As 2022's Purge is in full swing, James's son Charlie, played by Max Burkholder, is watching the CCTV systems when he spots a man outside the house running in terror and crying out for help. So he disarms the security systems and gives the guy a safe haven.
Unfortunately, the guy panics and hides inside the house.
Yeah, whilst James and Mary are searching for him, a group of strangers in masks arrive on their doorstep claiming that they've been chasing after that man. And if he's not returned to them, they will kill the entire household. Now, former Home and Away actor Reese Wakefield plays the leader of the masked intruders, and he has this strange intensity to him, with a suave and sophisticated edge, which really made him the most interesting character of the entire movie. Well, I thought anyway.
Yeah, although there is a scene where he shoots one of his own gang as they were a little bit rude and impolite, and I thought at that point, why don't any of the remaining members of the gang just shoot him? I mean, he was being a dick.
Right, don't worry guys, we'll be safe, alright?
Shaun, are you sure the guys can't get in?
I'm 100% certain they cannot get through these walls.
Sweet. Let's look on the CCTV though, see what that racket is outside.
Yeah, change it.
Hate this time of the year. I always feel something's going to go wrong.
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, them three Purgers who could break in and kill us.
Guys, look, I told you, we've got the best top-notch security around.
Open up, or we unleash the beast.
What's the beast?
They can't get in, can they?
No. Unless they smoke us out or tunnel underneath and dig us out.
I thought you said this was 100% safe.
Well, I didn't want you guys to worry.
If you're not coming out, we're coming in.
Yeah, we've got a beast and we're not afraid to use it. A door's only weakness.
Sticking real good. Damn it! They're nowhere to be seen!
Show yourselves, you smelly poopy bum turds.
Hey, that language is quite unnecessary. Oh.
Sorry guys, they were being douchebags. Carry on with your day. The concept and general idea for the film is a really intriguing one, and I was sitting there at the beginning thinking of all sorts of wild and fantastic routes that this film could go in.
Yeah, but sadly we were left very disappointed.
Yeah, all we have here is yet another seen it all before home invasion movie. And in my opinion, the film really should have investigated into various groups of people so that we get to see a variety of different events unfold and all the various reasons that people had for going out and taking part in the Purge.
This film features some of the most dumbest and retarded characters I've ever witnessed in a film.
Yeah, and from the moment that the Purge happened, I was sighing every time a stupid decision was made. And believe me, I've not seen so many stupid decisions since, well, Spider-Man decided to become a dorky badass and go all night fever on us.
Yeah, you have to wonder how a guy who designs security systems for an annual event such as the Purge isn't better equipped as well. I mean, I'd at least have added some kind of gun port to the front door so that when any undesirables turn up, you can just poke a gun through and shoot them.
Or at least have a panic room in your house as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now this film spiralled out of control from the moment the house was locked down, and there was fake twist after fake twist thrown our way in hopes of getting that Holy Mother of Jesus hates Christ on a cross reaction.
But in the end, all it delivered time after time was...
Now it's clear that this movie isn't very good, but on the plus side it's not too long so it doesn't drag. And the first quarter of the film is actually quite good. I'm just hoping that when they decide to make a The Purge 2, they rectify all the glaring mistakes they made in this film. The most glaring of those being making your protagonists stupid idiots that you don't give a shit about.
Yeah, if the movie was handled better, then instead of being a home invasion movie, it should have made me, as a viewer, sit there and wonder what I would do if there was such a thing as The Purge.
Shh. What are you reading?
Nothing! I can't even read!
Shh.
What are you reading?
History.
Hey guys! I found some porn! Sorry!
Sorry. Didn't even wash my hands. Didn't even flush the toilet.
I didn't even pull my pants down.
So the idea of getting all your violent tendencies out the way in one day of the year is an amazing idea, right? This film could have delivered so much more on that aspect, but no. We only get the view of one family for the whole entire film, with annoying cliched acting, huge plot holes and silly dialogue.
The Purge is a film that manages to take a really good premise and turn it into a poor plot device. It's a real shame, as there are so many possibilities that are just not used. So where we could have had a teacher going out to kill her class, or a character we could sympathise with that's going out for revenge, or even people that flew into the country just so they could vent their bloodlust in the Purge. Not to mention all the various psychotics, rapists, torturers and so on. There was no suspense, and the whole thing just felt predictable and tired. I'd recommend you save your cash, give this one a miss.
This film had so many plot holes and stupid moments that I found it extremely hard to focus on anything decent that actually happened. Now, we've mentioned it time after time, the concept of the film is really interesting, and I feel that the writers had a lot to say, but they just end up saying nothing at all, and the movie stumbled on for about an hour and a half, not really achieving anything it set out to do. If you still want to see this movie, I would recommend seeing it in the cheapest way possible. Whether that's renting it or streaming on demand when it's released, just don't fork out too much cash for it, or you'll regret it, and probably end up forking out your own eyes.
Thanks for watching this film review for The Purge. So the final verdict isn't a great one, but nonetheless, we'd still like to hear your thoughts on the movie. Leave a comment below. You can also get in touch with ChapterSkip through Facebook and Twitter. All the links you need are in the video description. And for more movie reviews with a twist, make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you can't commit, then please come back every Saturday for more film reviews. Thanks.
This film stars some of the dumbest and retardest characters ever filled in a ringing door.
TARDIS.
This film stars some of the most dumbest and retardest characters I've seen.
Now, former Home and Away actor Rick,
He stinks.
as the security company he works for, has made a lot of money selling their security systems to rich homeowners who obviously don't just want
Homo!
to rich.
Security
Homo.
systems,
Yeah.
rich homos.
Yeah, bunch of homo.
And gives the guy a safe haven.
Unfortunately, the guy panics and runs into the house.
Yeah, and he hides in there. Whilst James and Mary are searching for him, a group of strangers in masks arrive at their doorstep claiming that they've been chasing after that man.
I'm going to open the door and let you in. Ah, running in!